Okay, so I just got a call from my honey. She landed safely. Thank God for that. Amen. That's good news. So now she's waiting for her other plane. And a few more hours to go. So, all right, so we finished on chapter 20, verse 27, okay? Be praying for the people of California at the Oroville Lake. The dam is overflown and they had to evacuate over 200,000 people. So that's a lot. And, be with the people that they have places to go and food and provisions for themselves and their pets and whatnot, and children and, elderly, to be with them. And what else is going on? Of course, always keep praying for our leaders. And what Donald is doing is not easy, okay? So also, for what's happening on the border, there's things that are going on that we don't know about, like our Navy SEALs being down there conducting business to keep us safe. And, that the Lord guides him and so forth. And then I also want to commend the police and ICE for all the raids that they've done and the help that they've given the children. And so I feel that in part my prayer has been being answered to save the children. And so I'm so grateful for the international raids that have taken place from Belgium to Thailand to America to Canada. And 6 states have been involved so far with the raids. Very, very bad criminals and sex traffickers and human trafficking raids going on, which I'm very, very grateful for. Tell you this one story that Julie shared with me, that there was a stewardess on the plane, and this young girl was traveling with a man, and the man seemed nervous. So the stewardess left a note in the bathroom for the young girl, okay? And said to the young girl, "Don't you need to go to the restroom now? Would you like if I would take her?" And the man was all really nervous, and he was like, okay, didn't want to cause any problems. So she goes in there and she sees, are you safe? Do you need help? And she wrote back, I please help me. And so the pilot landed immediately, and they apprehended the guy and they saved her. She was being kidnapped and used as a sex slave. This guy was quite wealthy, I guess. And so there are all kinds of unspeakable evil stuff that we don't like to think about, but hey, it is going on, and it is demonic. It is sexual perversion, okay? And then we have Judge Ginsburg, who thinks that it's okay for a minor of 12 years old to have sex. Do you know that our bones don't even fully mature until we're age 30? I mean, not that that has anything to do with the sex part, but no, 21 at least, 15 is bad, and 16, it should be 18, at least 18 years old, when the person is out of high school. I just can't understand her at all. No, it should be age 12. Are you nuts? They're just children. They don't know and don't have the, wherewithal to even make a decision like that. Oh, just some people, just so dumb. And she's a Supreme Court judge. Oh my God. Used to be an ACLU, whatever, attorney. Appointed by Obama, of course. Oh my God. Or no, I'm sorry, excuse me, it was Bill Clinton. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. But so glad to see the ICE people, arresting people. We're not taking it anymore. That's why I voted for Trump, because I had been screaming for 20 years to stop letting these people in illegally. Mike Signorelli, I don't know he's a radio star host, and he's been screaming about it, and I have, talked about it with other people and have agreed, and I've called my, our stupid Democratic do nothing Governor Brown and others before him to please do something about the border. Feinstein and Box are freaking worthless. And Pelosi, you should get the heck out of Congress. You're an old fart. Let's get some new blood in there and get some stuff done. I mean, really. You guys, in any other business, that's why I wanted Trump, because he was a businessman. Get the stuff done. Otherwise, you'd be canned. Okay? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm going off on a tangent. All right. Okay, let's get back. Okay. So, verse 20, chapter 27. Okay? And the children of Israel were numbered and were all present and went against them. And the children of Israel pitched before them like two little flocks of kids. But the Syrians filled the country. And there came a man of God and spoke unto the king of Israel and said, Thus saith the Lord, because the Syrians have said the Lord is God of the hills, but he is not God of the valleys, therefore will I deliver all this great multitude into thy hand, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. And they pitched over against the other 7 days, and so it was that in the 7th day the battle was joined. Children of Israel slew of the Syrians 100,000 footmen in 1 day. Oh, wow. But the rest fled to Apec, into a city, and there a wall fell upon 27,000 of men that were left. Wow, what wall was that fell on them? Oh my goodness. Okay, and Ben-Hadad fled and came into the city unto an inner chamber. And his servants said unto him, Behold, now we have heard that the kings of the house of Israel are merciful kings. Let us, I pray thee, put sackcloth on our loins and ropes on our heads, and go out to the king of Israel. Peradventure he will save thy life. So they girded sackcloth on their loins and put ropes on their heads, and came to the king of Israel and said, Thy servant Ben-Hadad saith, I pray thee, let me live. And he said, Is he yet alive? He is my brother. Now the men did diligently observe whether anything would come from him, did hastily catch it. And they said, Thy brother Ben-Hadad. And then he said, Go ye bring him. Then Ben-Hadad came forth to him, and he caused him to come up into the chariot. And Ben-Hadad said unto him, The cities which my father took from thy father I will restore, and thou shalt make streets for thee in Damascus, as my father made in Samaria. Then said Ahab, I will send thee away with this covenant. So he made a covenant with him and sent him away. And a certain man of the sons of prophets said unto his neighbor in the word of the Lord, Smite me, I pray thee. And the man refused to smite him. And he said unto him, Because thou hast not obeyed the voice of the Lord, behold, as soon as thou art departed from me, a lion shall slay thee. And as soon as he was departed from him, a lion found him and slew him. And he found another man and said, Smite me, I pray thee. And the man smote him, so that in smiting he wounded him. So the prophet departed and waited for the king by the way, and disguised himself with ashes upon his face. And as the king passed by, he cried unto the king, and he said, Thy servant went out into the midst of the battle, and behold, a man turned aside, and brought a man unto me, and he said, Keep this man, if by any means he be missing, then shall thy life be for his life, or else thou shalt pay a talent of silver. And as the servant was busy here and there, he was gone. And the king of Israel said unto him, So shall thy judgment be, thyself hast decided it. And he hastened and took the ashes away from his face. And the king of Israel discerned him that he was of the prophets. And he said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, because thou hast let go out of thy hand a man whom I appointed to utter destruction, therefore the life shall go for his life, and thy people for his people. And the king of Israel went to his house heavy and displeased, and came to Samaria. Chapter 21. I'm not going to have time to finish it because I was blabbing. Sorry about that. Anyway, we'll end there and start another time on chapter 21 as we keep learning about Elijah. Okay? So again, share, like, leave me a comment, and any suggestions or whatever you'd like me to try to do, I'll try to do it to the best of my ability, and I'll try to answer you to the best of my ability with God's help. All right, so have a great day and a great rest of your week, and that's it. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.